Hey guys, it's Debbie. I'm getting ready to show you the prep work that I'm doing on my pocket letter to get it ready for the pocket letter giveaway. I hope you guys enjoyed the process and maybe learned something from it. Thanks.
Okay, so for the first part of this, I think I'm going to stamp a few of the sentiments from this Stampin' Up! Sweet cupcake set. I like the sweet. I like the baked with love because there is a cupcake, and you're the icing on my cupcake, and you're one of the sweetest. So I think I'm going to stamp out a few of each of those sentiments so I can have those on hand. So let's see. I'm going to use the Ranger Archival ink. That's a nice ink to stamp with. And I don't need much paper. I just have a scrap of, I think this is Nina Solar White. Yep. Baked with love. You're the icing on my cupcake. I'll do those again. Oh, that one kind of smeared a little bit. That's all right. And let's see, we can get a couple of sweet. I'm going to stamp off again. Alright, so my camera died, but I finished stamping all these and I got them all cut out. You're one of the sweetest. You're the icing on my cupcake. Baked with love. The best things in life are. And then just sweet. So we'll see where we can maybe use those at. And then the other part of this Stampin' Up! Bundle is called Stampin' Up! Stampin' Up! Cupcake Cutouts. And it's got some words in there. One of the words is sweet. Where'd the die go? Haha, lost it. Hold on. Ah, it was right here in front of me the whole time. Anyway, there's a die that's sweet and one that just kind of looks like icing or squiggles. I thought that would be fun. So I looked at this paper pad and I think I like the yellow because there's yellow in here in the elements on the sprinkles and whatnot. So I thought that the yellow would look good. So I went ahead and cut out of the yellow paper. See if I can find a large sheet of it. Get off of there. Great. Yeah. So the yellow and the yellow. I went ahead and cut out the word sweet, and I did the squiggles, but where did the squiggles go? Oh, there it is. And the squiggles. Alright, so what I'm doing is some prep work. So I have to get all of my elements ready for the pocket letter. And I try to gather all of my elements, everything in one place so that when I sit down to work on it, I don't have to make a lot of trips. So that's what I'm going to try to work on now. The bag, I want to go ahead and get this trimmed out. If you know pocket letters, the pocket letter dimensions are 2.5 inches this way, 3.5 inches this way. So I'm going to take this over and do some measurements, and I'll come back to you. I'm going to try to leave as much of the sparkly or as the image on here as possible. I'm not really sure what I'll end up with. I haven't really measured out the measurements yet. And I also want to try to salvage the string from the gift bag. So I'm going to pop over and see what I can end up with, and I'll be right back. And I also wanted to point out that this inside paper is really pretty also. So I'm going to try to salvage some of this from the bag. Okay, so I have cut out all of the pieces and parts of the bag. I really wanted to try to save as much as I could, so I cut the images down. They weren't really exactly the measurements that I had hoped for. They were a little short, so they're I think like almost like a square, a little bit over 2.5 by a little bit over 2.5. So that's the images. So I'm definitely going to need something to back them up on so I can fill the pockets, and I really wanted to use the whole bag. So these are from the sides. So I cut these down, and they're 3.5 this way, 2.5 this way. So I thought this would be the perfect paper to back them on, and I really could get as much out of the bag as possible. I saved all of these bits and pieces because you never know what you're going to need to do with those. And as I said, I salvaged the string from the handle, and I salvaged some of these guys because those could be really fun page flags with a sparkle on there. I really want to use as many elements just purely from the bag as I can without having to do any other types of background paper. So I don't know, we'll see where we get with that. But this is where I got, and I'm going to get them all kind of layered in the pockets, and then I'll come back and show you what my thoughts are for the next step. All right, thanks. All right, well, here's what we've got started. So I put the little backings behind each pocket with the little pink edge facing the top on all of them. So there they are. Really cute, super cute. It's almost cute enough just to leave like it is, but we won't do that. We'll decide what kind of embellishments we want and go from there. So let me pop off of here and go grab some embellishments, and we'll get to work. Okay.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and the next video will be all about putting on the embellishments. So subscribe and stay tuned for the next part of the process video. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.